Unless you've been living under a rock for the past year, then you're probably aware of how insane this real estate market has been. I mean, people are doing anything nowadays to buy a house. For example, it's now common practice for someone to offer above list price, to pass up on the inspection, to waive the appraisal contingency, and even to name their newborn child after the seller. Okay, maybe not that as much, but there was a woman in Maryland who did offer to name her newborn child after the seller, and unfortunately she didn't end up getting the property. If you're a numbers person like me, then here's all of the stats from Harford County's real estate market in May. You most likely have heard that housing prices are up significantly, but exactly how much? In May, the median sold price for all homes in Harford County was $320,000. To put into perspective how crazy that number is, the median sold price in May of last year was $285,000, which is a 12.3% increase. That's double digits, guys. The next juicy stat that I want to share with y'all is the sold price to list price ratio. This tells us whether homes are selling for more or less than what they were originally listed for. In May, the sold price to list price ratio was 102.4%. This means that buyers are offering more than what sellers are asking for. For example, say that a house was listed for $100,000, with the sold price to list price ratio being 102.4%. The seller, on average, could expect to receive $102,400 for their house. So, sellers must be really loving themselves right now. You may be wondering to yourself right now, why are most people offering above list price? Which isn't a bad question, but part of the reason is because we're currently experiencing record low inventory, and I don't say that lightly. Knowing how much housing is available is important in determining the condition that a real estate market is in. The way that housing inventory is measured is through months of supply, which is the number of months that it would take for all of the inventory on the market to sell, given the current sales pace. A balanced real estate market would have around 6 months worth of inventory. Well, we're far from being in a balanced real estate market, because in the month of May, there was only half a month's worth of inventory. Yep, I said that correctly. With housing inventory being extremely low, houses are selling faster than your mom on Black Friday. If that doesn't give you a clear picture of how fast houses are selling, then here's a more detailed breakdown. The average number of days that a house sat on the market for in the month of May was 11 days. To put into perspective how quick that is, the 5-year average for the month of May is 32 days. So houses are selling almost 3 times faster than they normally do. The last stat that I want to go over is the number of listings that came on the market in May, because wow, it was quite a few. There were 518 new listings in May compared to 460 in May of last year, which is a 12.6% increase. So even with more inventory coming onto the market, we're still experiencing record low inventory. Okay, I lied. Here's one more stat because it's too good not to share. In May, there were 415 homes that closed compared to 316 that closed in May of last year, which is a freaking 31.3% increase. So what's the moral of the story here? Well, there's never been a better time to sell your house. And if you're looking to buy, my best advice to you is to find some patience, because it's going to take a lot of time and effort before you finally buy a house. If you guys enjoyed this video, then be sure to like and subscribe. And if you have any suggestions for videos that I could make in the future, then be sure to comment those down below. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope that you have a wonderful rest of your day.